Rapid Fire by LUCÍA, answering Marina Chaparro, pediatric registered dietitian and mom.
Welcome to Messy Bites. Mommy, we know that your podcast is no judgment. What happens if you see a cabinet full of snacks with cookies, gummies, or chips? What do you say? What do you say it's not healthy or good for you?
I will always be welcoming of anybody's point of view. And I cannot judge a family for what they eat because guess what? Each family does the best thing according to their lifestyle, their culture, their means. This is a no judgment zone because I get it. Feeding kids can be very stressful. It could be confusing. It could be overwhelming. You can feel guilty. And I want all of that removed. I want us to focus on joy, on connection, on celebrating our culture and where we come from, realizing we're doing the best we can.
Mommy, why did you start this podcast, Messy Bites?
Well, Messy Bites is just an extension of Nutrichicos. But honestly, I was kind of tired of just having a 30-second conversation on social media. Don't get me wrong, social media, it's great. But I wanted another place that I could have other meaningful conversations with other mom friends. So I'm seeing this as a space where I'm another mom friend who just happens to be a pediatric registered dietitian with 16 plus years of experience. And if I don't know the question, I'm actually going to invite the expert so we can get real about feeding kids, about nutrition, about the latest science, but also about making it real and focusing on the joy. And at the end, I want parents to feel like you're doing a good job, mom and dad. Even though your child might not like broccoli yet, you're still a great parent. So in light of everything that's happening in this world, where we're focusing on misinformation, on judgment, and on fear around food, I want to give a different take. I want to focus on the joy, on the positivity. Yes, among the messiness and among the chaos, because I think there's still magic and joy in that chaos, and I'm embracing it. So I hope you do, because parenting is never perfect, and neither are our kitchens or feeding kids. So there you have it. That's Messy Bites, all in one.
Mommy, why should parents listen to your podcast? Explain.
Because it is time we remove the fear and the guilt around food, and we have a different perspective, a fresh take on what it means to feed kids that not only just talks about nutrition, because of course nutrition is important, but a lot of the times feeding kids and feeding families goes beyond just the carbohydrate and the protein and the fats. It's about how you feed. It's about sitting at the table. It's about families, memories, culture, love, connection. And oftentimes we don't often talk about those. Not to mention, I want to learn from the experts. So I want to invite people. I want to have real conversations with others. I want to give you my practical advice. And first and foremost, this is going to be based on science and what the science says in a fun, short, 20-minute episode way so you can actually get some takeaways. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, good. You can continue moving along.
If you were to visit a place in the whole world and you were to visit a restaurant, what country will you go explore new foods? Completely new foods.
In my bucket list, I want to go to Japan. Japan is in my bucket list because I just find it fascinating and I want to know more of that culture. India is always in my bucket list. Bali and Indonesia are there. A lot of Asia. I think Asia is like my next go-to destination. So I don't know, maybe another summer we could do Asia. What do you think?
But If you were to eat any type of food from any country, which country would you choose?
Mexico. Comida mexicana 100%, comida mexicana 100%, comida mexicana 100%. Sí. Tortillitas pa mamá, tortillitas pa, tortillitas pa el abuelo.
If you were to be a chef or owner of a restaurant that you a type of food you wouldn't know about it and cook about, what would that type of food be?
I'll think about it. But maybe like Mexican and Latin American infusion. I don't know. I'll think about it. I just like to eat.
Now, let's end this conversation.
Y corte. Gracias. Entrevistadora. Muy buen trabajo.